I have been insecure about 90% of things in my life. My voice, my ideas, whether I belong in a room I'm trying to enter. 8 years of wanting, 8 years of waiting for insecurity to go away, but it never did. But in 2025, I started it anyway. And in this video, I want to share what I learned about insecurity, how it paralyzes us, how it shapes our future, and the simple steps that finally got me to move. Because if you are waiting to feel ready, you will be waiting forever. Let me tell you what insecurity feels like. It's not just a self doubt, it's a constant loop of questions you can't answer. What if this doesn't work? What if people laugh? What if I fail and prove that I wasn't good enough at the first place? And the worst part, you start creating entire disaster scenarios in your head. What if I don't get the external validation? How will I know that I'm doing the right thing? What if someone criticizes? How will I handle that? You are not living in reality, you are living in a future you have invented where everything goes wrong. Psychologists call this anticipatory anxiety, where your brain tries to protect you from future pain by imagining every possible negative outcome. It sounds helpful, but it's not. Because while you are busy imagining, you are also paralyzed. You can't move forward because your brain has already decided you will fail. And I know this because I lived it. I wanted to create content since 2017, but I didn't start until 2025. 8 years. You know what I did in those 8 years? I watched other creators. I studied them and I compared myself to them. Look how flawlessly they speak. Look how confident they are. Look how natural it is for them. And then I would tell myself, I don't have that. I will never have that. So why even try? I didn't like my voice. I didn't like being on camera. I didn't feel I fit in the creators industry. And you know what's the scariest part? I still don't. I feel insecure. I question myself if I have what it takes. I wonder if this is just overconfidence disguised as ambition. But there's a difference now. I am doing it anyway. Because I realize something. Insecurity doesn't go away when you get good. It goes away when you stop needing it to. Here's what nobody tells you about insecurity. It's not just stealing your present, it's deciding your future. Every time you don't start because you are not ready, you are choosing a future where you never tried. Every time you wait for validation before moving forward, you are handing control of your life to other people. Every time you compare yourself to someone 5 years ahead of you, you are using their life highlights to justify your inaction. And the scariest part, time doesn't wait for you to feel confident. I lost 8 years. 8 years I will never get back. Imagine if I just had started in 2017. Messy, insecure, imperfect. Where would I be now? I don't know. And that's the haunting part. This is called chronic avoidance, where you delay action to avoid discomfort. And in doing so, you create a life of regret. Truth is, insecurity is uncomfortable, but regret is unbearable. One lasts for a moment, other lasts a lifetime. And I see this pattern everywhere. People who want to start a business but don't because market is too saturated. People who want to create something but don't because they think they are not as good as them. And 10 years later, they are still in the same place. Still insecure, still dreaming, still waiting. But now they are also resentful. Because deep down, they know it's not they couldn't. It's that they didn't. So here's the question you need to ask yourself. Would you rather feel insecure while trying or regret while watching others do what you are too afraid to do? Both hurt, but only one leads somewhere. Here's what I did, here's what you can do. These are not complex strategies, these are simple steps, but they work. Step 1, have the audacity to do it anyway. You will feel insecure, that's fine, do it anyway. You will feel you don't belong here, that's fine, show up anyway. Confidence doesn't come before action, it comes after. If you don't feel ready, then start. You start and then feel ready. Step 2, challenge yourself, not to prove others wrong, but to see what you are capable of. Stop asking, what if I fail? Start asking, if I don't try, how will I know what I'm capable of? For 8 years, I didn't know I could do this. And to be honest, I still don't, but I'm finding out. And it's better than spending another 8 years wondering. Step 3, be ready to face failure, even though you hate it. You will fail. That's not pessimism. That's probability. Your first step won't be flawless, maybe not your second, third, and that's okay. Because failure is not the opposite of success, it's the evidence of effort. Every failure is a proof that you tried, and every try is one step closer to figuring it out. Step 4, appreciate the little progress you see. Don't wait for a big win to celebrate. Celebrate the fact that you started when you were scared. Celebrate the fact that you show up when you don't feel like it. Celebrate the fact that you are further than you were yesterday. Progress isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just consistent. Step 5, stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. The person you are comparing yourself to, they have been doing this for years. They have failed more than you have tried. You are seeing their polished final product. You are not seeing their 100 drafts before it. The insecurities they felt. Everyone has their own battle. And when they won, nobody remembers how difficult it is for them. So stop using their highlight to justify why you can't start. Your journey is yours. Their journey is theirs. Comparison is just a distraction. The truth is, insecurity will always whisper, "You're not ready." And action will always prove you don't have to be. You don't have to be fearless. You have to move. I started creating in 2025, 8 years after I first wanted to. I'm still insecure. I still question. I still wonder if I belong. And I'm here. That's the difference. If you have been waiting to feel ready, stop. You will never. Just start. Messy, scared, imperfect, insecure. Just start. If this resonated, subscribe and comment what's the one thing you have been too insecure to start. I'll see you in the next one.